Alright, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and in today's video we are going to be going over the latest data download that we did get on the JP side of Dokkan. And yeah, we got the reveal of a couple interesting things. Not only did we get a surprise EZA, and then also a Prime Battle EZA, but also we got the reveal of a new free-to-play LR. So a lot of interesting things to go over. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. First off, we got the free-to-play LR. So it is the LR Kid Goku, Krillin, and Bulma. This is the awakening from the Tech Kid Goku that we had. Not sure how long ago it was that unit got the awakening to a TUR, but I know he released during Golden Week when we got the World Tournament Goku and Piccolo. I think he was pretty impressive, or he looked like he would be pretty impressive once he finally got his LR. We kind of knew he was going to get an LR just because he wasn't on Pure Sands, and it was just a Goku, so obviously that meant that it was going to awaken into, like, you know, a Goku and a Krillin, Goku and a Bulma, whatever. As you can see, it is a Goku, Krillin, and Bulma. Card art looks clean. We got some of the details right here, so this is directly translated from the Dokkan Wiki, or the Dokkan Info site. So if the translations are a little funky, I do apologize, but we should get a pretty general consensus of what he's doing. So you can see on his 12 key, 50% attack and defense, and then maximum damage to opponent. Don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's Colossal. And then the 18 key is Mega Colossal. But on his 18 key, another 50% attack and defense. And then he supports super class allies attack by 30%. So really good super attack effects right there. Like really, really good for free-to-play unit especially. And then his passive, on entry, if there are 2 or more allies in the Dragon Ball Saga or Earthbred Fighters category in your team, then the appearance effect will be activated once only. So your attack will be reduced for 4 turns. And 82% defense. Look, I'm going to be completely real with you. I don't know what that means specifically. Maybe you reduce the enemy's attack by 82% and then get 82% defense. I mean, I guess that's good. This is really worded weird. Again, I apologize. It's directly translated from Dokkan Info, so it might be a little wonky. Regardless, the condition is Dragon Ball Saga or Earthbred Fighters, so that should be pretty easy to get off. And 82% defense looks nice, so I guess we'll take that. I mean, pretty big W. More defense is always good. And then he gets 77% attack and defense on Super, 30% attack for all allies on the Dragon Ball Saga category, except for the actual unit. And then on Super, the defense of all allies on Earthbred Fighters increases by 30%. So he supports Earthbred Fighters category characters for 30% defense after he supers. Okay, so then, you know, make them good for slot 1, and then I guess that would be pretty useful. And then for each Dragon Ball Saga category unit on the team, he gets 1 key, 17% to stats, and then a 7% chance to crit. Okay, that's definitely pretty good, especially with the stats he gets on Super. And then when there's an ally on Earthbred Fighters category participating in the same turn, he gets another 77% to stats, and then does an additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super attack. And then also he gets a medium chance to dodge. Okay, and then the active skill, sex appeal strategy. For 1 turn, he increases the chance to dodge by 30% and disables the enemy's action once for that turn. The condition is that it can be activated when enemy's HP is 50% or more, or it can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are in the Super Class Dragon Ball Saga category. Okay. Good, but needs an EZA. I'll say that. And you can tell by the leader skill, they are going to get an EZA at some point. So, not bad, but they definitely could have made them a little bit better. So, I guess we'll just wait till they get their EZA to really determine if they're good or not. So, I mean, right now, as it stands, kind of mid, but again, they need an EZA. They're going to get an EZA, so we'll judge them once they have that. We got some boss cards, so these are just the people you're going to be fighting when you're grinding the story event to get the LR, Goku, Krillin, and Bulma. So, these really aren't that important in the grand scheme of things. A new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, so stage 30 versus Otherworld Warriors, definitely very good. More stones that you can grind to save for 9th year anniversary, or if you don't really care about any of that, you just want to summon, then you can drop these on the Part 2 LR banner for Golden Week. And then right here, we got Intensifying Fights, stage 3, Rising Fight, stage 3. Okay, I'm not really sure what this event is. This might have released when I was missing in action from Dokkan, so I'm just going to assume this is just a new event or something like that. So pretty good there. More stones, difficulties. Oh, we got a little picture of it. Oh, this looks like one of those things where you grind like orbs or something. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah, new stuff there. We got EZA area, so this is for the Prime Battle Buu, so we can go ahead and go over his details really quick. So leader skill does go up to 4 key and 150% to Majin Buu Saga. Pretty good there, especially if you're newer to the game or free to play. You don't have a good Majin Buu Saga lead, which is unlikely because there's a lot of them, but in the off chance you don't, this guy would be a pretty good lead for that. 12 key is that he gets 30% attack and defense. He has a 50% chance to stun and then a 50% chance to seal. And then on his 18 key, he gets 50% attack and defense, and then still the 50% chance to stun and seal. Yeah, really good there. I mean, you can't go wrong. 50% to stats on 18 key, 30% on 12 key. Definitely very good there. Make sure you get your 18 key to get the 50% to stats, and then he's got additionals built in, and he's physical, so he's got the base 5 additional with that. So that's potentially 2 more supers, which are furthering his defense by 30% 2 more times. So that alone, really useful. And then his passive is that he gets 5 key, 150% to stats, another 50% to stats on super. So yeah, between this and then the additionals he's going to be getting, you definitely got some potential there. And then he performs an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Okay, so pretty frequently you're going to be getting the triple super, actually, especially because he's free to play, so you can get him rainbowed right off the get. And if you go full additionals, or additionals dodge, which I would say is probably the best way to build this guy, then yeah, his defense can start to look pretty impressive. A high chance to dodge, okay, that's really good, just completely unrestricted. And then if the attacking opponent, so if the enemy is in attack down, or defense down, sealed, stunned, whatever, he gets 3 key, 50% to stats, and then an additional super guaranteed. So, I mean, this is few and far between when you're going to get this activated right here, but the extra 3 key, 50% to stats, and guaranteed super is really nice. And then when you dodge, you get 3 key, and all enemies get a 20% attack and defense debuff for 4 turns. Okay, so at least he's debuffing the enemy. I guess that's really good. That kind of helps him get this activated a little bit more, especially because also he's got the stunning and sealing on his super attack effects. And then, yeah, 10% HP at the end of a turn in which you were attacked. So HP recovery, dodge, a lot of stats on super, and yeah, some built-in key. Actually, a good amount of built-in key, especially for an LR. You got 3 here and 5 here, so that's 8 key in total, and then key from his links as well. So yeah, overall, really good EZA. Not like busted, but I don't know, man. Am I going to say he's one of the best free-to-play units? Yeah. I would say he's at least in like the top 10 best free-to-play units in the game, especially because he's on a lot of weak teams. So for newer players, you know, if you're Worldwide Chaos or if you're Inhuman Deeds, even though I don't think this is Inhuman Deeds. What is Diabolical Villains? Hang on, let's pull this up really quick. Yeah, this is Inhuman Deeds because Vegeta and Nappa lead that. So, you know, if your Inhuman Deeds category isn't looking that good or Worldwide Chaos, then this guy would be a very good addition to that category. So definitely good with him. We got the Tech Exchange Buu EZA, so the weakness is time limit. Of course, we're going to be doing a team guide on that. So if you want to see a video more in depth about what units you should bring, make sure you stay tuned for that. But if you don't care, category weakness is time limit. And then, yeah. Yep. The EZA event, the category weakness, Worldwide Chaos. So there you go. Again, team guide. Let's just get right into it, man. Shout out to Minato for the translations. So leader skill, Saviors or Hybrid Sands, category key +3, HP attack and defense plus 170%. Not amazing, but whatever. You're not running him from his leaders. You're not running him for his leader skill. Super attack effect, 50% to stats, lowers attack. Passive skill, 3 key, 158% attack and defense, and then 58% defense and 30% damage reduction from his first appearance. So even before you've stacked up that first turn with the 30% damage reduction and then, you know, the guard, yeah, he's going to be pretty good. Oh, he's got additionals built in. Performs an additional that has a great chance to become a super. Performs another additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack starting from the turn in which this character performs 3 or more attacks in battle. Yeah, guards all attacks. 58% attack within the same turn, and then another 58% attack for 3 turns when guard is activated. Okay. It's a lot of additionals, man. If you're getting lucky with the hidden potential system additional super, you could easily get, yeah, 4 supers with this guy. 4 of these. Yeah, about what I expected. I mean, yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, I just saw that super attack effect. Dude. They really didn't have to do that. They could have just said 50% attack and defense on super. Oh my god, man. That was overkill. That was definitely overkill. 50% attack and defense for 3 turns. Great chance to stun. 3 key, 258% to attack and defense. Yeah, guaranteed guard, guaranteed additional super. Performs an additional 58% attack for the rest of the battle, and attacks effective against all types within the same turn when guard is activated. So throw this guy in slot 1, which is not going to be an issue whatsoever. And then, you know, some extra attack, and attacks effective against all types will be obviously very good. Performs a guaranteed crit, so just adding to the really good amount of damage this guy's going to be doing. Let me say this, his damage isn't going to be as good as his defense, but it's still going to be really impressive with all the additionals, with the crits now he's got built in, and the fact that he's stacking attack. So, yeah. Going to do a lot of damage. Definitely don't undermine his damage. It's going to be impressive. So, guaranteed crit when facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or more, or when there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. Dude, I have nothing to say. He is amazing. He is very, very good. He is going to be absolutely busted in game. I mean, yeah, they really didn't do a whole lot, but they did enough. So he's good, man. He's really good. Tech Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, man. I mean, I would say he's good. He's about as good as he was on release. Of course, we're gonna have to see more gameplay of him and all that, but just from a brief glance, he looks absolutely amazing. We got the Dragon Ball story, so this is where you're going to grind the new LR unit. These are just the stages. I guess the category drop bonus is Dragon Ball Seekers, so if you want to go ahead and get that team set up, go ahead and do that. Make sure you bring a bunch of LRs so you get a higher percentage. And then, yeah, next up, these are just more stages for the Dragon Ball story. Again, Dragon Ball Seekers. These are the medals to awaken the LR. Pretty cool there. We got a little movie. I mean, I guess I'll play this if you guys want to see it. Looks pretty cool, I guess. And then just some scripted events. And then, yeah, no one really cares about any of this stuff down here. Yeah, I mean, that's been the video. Overall, Dokkan, you have redeemed yourself. Between Tech Exchange Buu and then Tech Ultimate Gohan, just both of their EZAs have been amazing. If you've ever fumbled an EZA in the past, well, actually, that's not true. I still don't forgive you for Int transforming Goku Black, but you've slightly made up for that now with Tech Ultimate Gohan and Tech Exchange Buu. Absolutely insane EZAs during the celebration so far. I'd say all the free-to-play units, EZAs, have been amazing too. The Babidi and Buu, and then the Babidi and Deborah have both been very good as well, at least from what we can tell, at least with like the Babidi and the Buu. Obviously, we need to see them in game, but they look really impressive. So, yeah, a lot of really good stuff. Let me know. Well, I know what you guys are most excited about. Tech Ultimate Gohan, obviously. So, yeah, I guess that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one.